welcome back to my channel. I'm Daniela and today we'll continue with The Witcher, this time episode 7. In the last episode there were dragons. Also Yennefer met Geralt once again, and I really don't think it was their first encounter since that day with the djinn. They both seem really happy and in love. Everything went well until the moment that Yennefer found out about Geralt's wish, and now she believes that everything they feel for each other, or at least what she feels for him, is just, magic. It's nothing real, but, just a spell. And that's really sad. Yennefer went away, and also Dandelion, because Geralt was mad. Not on him, but more, I think, with himself, and how the things ended up with Yennefer. She also knows about his child surprise, and she wasn't happy about that either. Anyway, as usual, I got something to drink. The episode is ready to start, so without further ado, let's do this. Is that Nilfgaard? Oh my god. And they're headed to Sintra, and that's why he's back.
I want you to tell me that he's safe and healthy so I can keep on riding.
She.
Here's a girl. Yes. Princess Cyrilla has been raised by Calanthe since her parents died. Pavetta and Dooney's ship was lost at sea. Have you been hiding your head in the sand? Since that night at Pavetta's banquet, the Queen's done everything she can to keep her family safe from threats. Shut the walls, fortified the gates.
Sent assassins. You want me? You kill him first.
That is Sintra's armor. That looks so cool. It's not like a port. It didn't look like the portal Yennefer is doing. Maybe because he's a druid, he has some other type of magic.
I'm here to protect the girl.
Who I've raised as my own. Why would I give my only heir to someone who never cared enough to come back for her? And if I win the war, but lose Ciri?
But what if you lose the war in Ciri?
Maybe that army won't come, and if they do, maybe you'll be ready. But if you have any doubt in your mind that she's safe here, give her to me. Call it destiny, security, what larger force is at work. I don't care. I will take her, protect her, and bring her back unharmed. I promise you that.
Come with me. I've got one more thing to buy, and then we'll make room on Clip and Clop and be home by dark.
I don't think.
Pleased to meet you, Princess.
I'll summon you when she's ready.
Guess who doesn't approve? Did Mosak do something? Was Mosak that opened the door? So the medallion vibrates or not? Because in the games, the medallion could sense magic. first episode. That's why she looked okay. She was looking at something, but there was nothing there in the first episode. She sensed him.
A dynasty can't survive on arrogance alone.
Says a witch. She needs family. You know nothing about that. Your own mother cared so little she discarded you.
Wow.
You lecture me on a mother's love, yet offer up someone else's daughter.
Queen to all of Sintra, grandmother to one.
Yes, but you are a queen and you should protect anyone, not your own interest.
After Pavetta died, Calanthe would wake up howling in the night. The lioness, nearly broken. Someone is able to pull themselves out of that.
They'll have my confidence till my final day.
I need your promise you won't come back.
If I hear Ciri's in danger, you know I can't do that.
I know.
Well, these people were starving before Nilfgaard. See, most kings only care about their cocks and their coffers. They look out for their people. Everybody gets something.
What if it's not too late for what we talked about in the cave?
I think it is too late.
Somewhere with
I think it passed some time.
you could play with your rocks, and I'll work as a mage. But they all loved the power that came with my position at court. Not my power.
And no one's ever seen that but me. You went after the thing you loved. I'm sorry you chose power.
I mean, can you blame him? Nobody wants to be the second choice.
Who the fuck are you?
I'm Vilgefortz of Roggevane. The chapter thinks you're rash, unpredictable, and dangerous. But right now, that's exactly what Tissain and I need.
I bet you hate botany as much as I did. Who wants to know what those herbs are really good for?
Gods, you're pretty.
Oh, don't worry, Fiola. You'll look like that too. Nobody starts off that way.
You want to know a secret?
Nobody starts off that way.
It's overrated.
Her father owns half of Craden.
So we could swap 100 horses for her spot here.
Your parents paid Arethusa.
The chapter decided it needed students from the best families.
You know, if they catch us, they really will expel us.
There are far worse things than expulsion.
Like what?
Being transformed into eels?
The ability to create life, they take that from you and then send you out. So the only family, the only loyalty you have is to them. You'll have a home here forever, Grisella. Right here. With my sisters who never ascended.
Tris. No.
Yennefer, I tried finding you for years.
Why are you all here?
An emergency conclave of the Northern Mages. Nilfgaard took Marnadar.
What?
They're attacking Sintra.
All those years of swinging his sword around were years he wasn't serving as a mage.
Or killing babies born at an eclipse.
Oh, gotcha.
Our fight is with Sintra, and only Sintra. In Nilfgaard, we know what it's like to have corrupt leaders. But under our new leader, Emperor Mir, we've changed. We've strengthened trade. We've funded research. We have torn down walls, whilst Queen Calanthe has done nothing but put them up.
You force mages into servitude.
When in training, yes. Like soldiers. We believe in shared sacrifice.
You also believe in forbidden magic, demonology, necromancy, fire magic.
Forbidden magic is one of the ghost stories taught to us here. There is no such thing as dark or light magic.
Oh, he's meditating.
If only Yennefer had gone to Nilfgaard
With her at the helm, they'd still be a shitty backwater.
You're right. Instead, I went to a prized kingdom and did fuck all for decades, just as you taught us. Helped murderers and rapists keep their crown.
All those in favor of letting Sintra continue their proud tradition of fending for themselves.
Yeah, they didn't end up helping Sintra, so...
Why would I protect this? If you will not do it for the Brotherhood, then do it for me. Please.
And now she feels needed. Exactly what she wanted. Oh, Geralt is still there. God damn. They had a banquet. Calanthe went to war, lost, came back, Nilfgaard attacked, and he was still in there.
The Witcher.
Is
I couldn't let him go.
yeah.
I knew what I'd done.
But now it's too late.
He's in the gatekeep.
He was. Siri. Well, the music is it's crazy that they were in the same place at the same time.
We shall be born anew. Thus it shall be. Watch for the signs. What signs these shall be, I say unto you.
Sorry for what happened. I'm sorry if your family got hurt. We played knucklebones together. This isn't you. I know it. Verily, I say unto you, the era of the sword and the axe is nigh.
The era of the wolf's blizzard. The time of the white chill and the white light is nigh. The time of madness and the time of contempt.
So that was the thing. Geralt is really gonna meet Ciri in the last episode of the season. I kind of hoped that they will meet in this episode, but they were so close. So, you know, last episode, they have to meet. I think it will be funny if they'll meet right at the end of the episode, right before the end credits. I don't know why, but that's funny to me. Anyway, talking about Geralt, he he changed his mind. I think, you know, what Yennefer said about, you know, take responsibility about your child surprise. And also, when a dragon tells you that your destiny is out there, I mean, a gold dragon, you know, how can you not do that? You know, how can you not listen a gold dragon? So yeah, he goes, and also when who was it? Jorvet that was talking about Nilfgaard, you know, getting into war and start to conquer, you know, other lands, and that, you know, maybe next Temeria or Sintra. He didn't necessarily wanted to take Ciri, like, you know, happened to him, but just to protect her until everyone, you know, was okay, and he would have probably brought her back. But now it's too late because there's nobody there for her anymore. So also the mages and sorcerers were having like a conflict about helping Sintra or not helping Sintra. It wasn't, because they built walls and they didn't have a body relationship with them. I think they didn't quite understood why Kalanti did that. I mean, the Dryads understood why, was for protection. I don't know why they didn't got that. And also they already have like a druid. So don't think it was necessary another one. But it is what it is. But also I think because what Kalanti does, or I mean did, was more for her own interest. So I think the reason why she built walls was more to protect Pavetta and later Ciri because of their powers. She was more afraid. It's what I think. So, yeah. Talking about Kalanti, I think the reason why she lost the war, was because she didn't keep her promise. Maybe if she gave Ciri to Geralt, she would still be alive now. But Destiny was, well, fuck you, and the ships suddenly couldn't make it because of storms, so that's a thing. And also I think because East was against giving Ciri, he was killed as well. So I mean, in a way I kind of understand Kalanti, what grandmother would give her child to kind of a complete stranger. But also in this magic world where there's dragons and monsters and magic and destiny, like everybody tells you that destiny is, you can fuck with it. Maybe you should have listened. I don't know. Also now Aretusa allows girls from wealthy family as long as they can pay. And I mean, it's always nice having support from influential people. I think that's the only reason that they let them there. Yennefer went back, and I mean, it's a no fact that she's not that happy about her time there. She really regrets her decision of kind of, giving everything for the power. But in a way, like, she, like, before getting bored and, having this regret, she was able to experience a lot of things. She experienced how it is to have this great power, how it is to work at court, how it is to be desired. She experienced a lot of things that she wouldn't have been able to do. She had this desire of having power, and her desire came to life. It wasn't her best decision, but at least she had the opportunity to, to check that on her list. I think she shouldn't be this, I don't know, resentful on Tisea and Aretusa, because it was Tisea was the one that gave her the possibility to have, what she most desired. Did it make sense what I'm trying to say? Probably not. Also, she went back to Istrid, her first kind of love. I'm sure she went back because, after what Geralt told her about his last wish. She thinks that what they feel for each other is just magic. She's been tricked, and that's why she came back to him. He was the one that loved her before she was beautiful, before she was, powerful. I think, he was her first love. Hopefully, she also loved him and wasn't just in love with the feeling of being wanted. I mean, it was too late, and I'm not blaming him. She made her decision, and apparently she was okay with that decision for many years. He tried to reach her, but she denied it. So anyway, I think this is all I have to say about this episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye.